Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like this look, just keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. To create this look, I will be using my Morphe Palette 350. I'm using my Real Techniques base shadow brush, using the third color on the first row for my eyeshadow base. With the same brush, I'm using the fifth color from the second row to create the crease on my brow bone. Now I'm using the fourth and fifth color to go underneath my brow bone and trying to stay off the first color. Even though my brush is broken, I still use it. Now I'm using the third color on the fourth row and going over the brown eyeshadow underneath my brow bone to make it a bit darker. Don't forget to blend, blend, blend. The next color I'll be using is the first shade on the last row. I'll be using my Equals Tool shading brush, focusing on my crease and my lid, my outer lid. Next color I'll be using is the bottom red and the top orange, using my Equals Tools smudge and blending brush. My baby nephew always touching my makeup. With the smudge side, I'm trying to make my red more intense. I'm going back in with the same orange color to smoothen out the black. And now with my shading brush from Equals Tools, I'm going into the fourth and fifth color on the third row and focusing on my crease, but doing very light strokes. And now I'm taking my blending brush from Equals Tools and blending my eyeshadow out to give it that smooth look. So I wanted my red more redder, so I went ahead and stacked more of the red eyeshadow on top of the red. So now I'm going in with my pointed concealer brush from Equals Tools and going into the third shade on the fourth row and going into my crease to make the crease more dark. And now with my Real Techniques brush, I'm going in with the orange I have started and going in from the inner to the outer of my brow bone. And now to give it that smooth look, I'm using my blending brush from Equals Tools and blending it all out. And now I'm applying mascara to my eyelashes before I do my eyeliner. And now for eyeliner, I'll be using these eyeliners I got from Amazon called Entalaya. I'll be using the shade black and gold. After you're done applying your black eyeliner, you're going to go ahead and use your gold eyeliner and apply it above the black eyeliner. I went ahead and fast forward because this does take time and you have to be very patient. For my eyelashes, I will be using the brand Kiss. To apply my eyelashes, I will be using my eyebrow tweezer. Before I start my foundation, I like to put a base of my Hard Candy Heavy Duty Concealer just underneath my eyes. For my foundation, I'll be using Match Perfection and applying it with my foundation brush from Equals Tools. And now I'll be using my foundation blender from L'Oreal and spraying it with my Make It Last setting spray. And now I'm taking a smaller foundation blender to do underneath my eyes, above my eyebrows, and between my nose. Now I'm using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer and applying it underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and the center of my nose. So now I'm taking my foundation blender from L'Oreal and spraying it with my Make It Last setting spray to blend out my concealer. And now with my pointed concealer Equal Tools brush, I am taking the orange and the red and applying it underneath my waterline. And now I'm using my loose powder from CoverGirl to set underneath my eyes. I'm using my Ulta contouring kit and using my Equals brush blending and bronzing to contour. When contouring, make sure you're doing your rotations going upwards, not downwards, upwards. Even though I don't need to do this, I like to do it just to make my jawbone more defined. And now I'm taking my bronze booster and applying it over my contouring to give it a boost. And now with my rounded powder brush from Equal Tools, I'm removing my setting powder from underneath my eyes. taking my loose powder from CoverGirl and applying it underneath my contouring. So I'm using flour for my cheeks today, and I'll be applying it with my Real Techniques cheek brush. So I'll be using my Real Technique highlighting brush to highlight with my Jeffree Star King Tugged highlighter. I like to highlight my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, the middle of my forehead, and my chin. To outline my lips, I'll be using my Kylie Jenner Truth Brown Lip Liner. And I'll be going over with my Violet Mousse from Hard Candy. That's pretty much it for this look. If you like, please like and subscribe. Thank you.